Charlie. Howdy, everybody. Charlie, calm down. Vlogmas number 16, Barkbox, December. I am still getting these because be careful if you do like a 6-month subscription to Barkbox to click do not auto renew, because I didn't know about that and it auto renewed me. So we're going to be getting this till through April, I think it is. But anyway, this is for December. Charlie's excited, as you can tell. Okay. Are we ready? This is Rudolph. Whoa! Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Charlie and... Oh. That's your classic Rudolph. And Charlie is very excited right now. Hey, calm down. So we have the abominable snowman. Here, see? Charlie, and Charlie, here, take your toy and quit. This one's very cute. Hey, honey, you get him this. This is Rudolph.
Hey, quit.
It's quite cute. Look at that one. We'll give that Jellybean. You want that little stuffed animal? Okay, and now we got the normal. Charlie, get out of stuff. Holy moly, Charlie, calm down. We got some treats that Charlie is just diving into right now. Okay. Put the box down here. We have... Okay, let me put this somewhere. Hi, Jellybean. We have Munch pork recipe with molasses right here. Let's see how the dogs like it. Hi, Nick. What you doing? Hi, Jellybean. You guys can see Jellybean's top of her head. She's all about your treats. Oh, what do you think? Oh, she's eating it. What about you, Nick? This is what they look like. Charlie. You can smell the molasses. So, there's that. And, let's see. And we have Claris cookies, cheese recipe with chickpeas. These are soft baked biscuits, no grains added. What do you think about that, Charlie? Here's the terrifying. Charlie, don't drool on me, man. Come here, Jellybean. Oh, these are cute. I think. She's not too sure about that one. Here you go, Nixie.
She doesn't look too sure about that one.
Yeah, she's not too sure either. Nope, Charlie will eat just about anything. Here you go. You want one more? Okay. Well, they're eating them. So, those. And I'm sorry, I think Barkbox could have included a little bit extra. It's Christmas. That's it, though.
I know.
And this is the standard beef recipe chew stick, chaw stick. And so I always break this in so they can all have some. Oh, there's one for Jellybean. And one for, here's your Charlie. There's your Nixie. Here you go, Jellybean. Well, that's what the Barkbox. I do think this little reindeer is so cute. I'm tempted to keep him for Christmas decorations.
Mm-hmm.
I might.
Well,
because look at how fine he's made. They're going to chew that up right away.
And you look at all the toys that they do have.
And I'm sorry, I'm going to say this again. Let me do this. I am very disappointed, Barkbox, because my box is supposed to be for an extra large dog, which is my Mastiff. You send me this with the little tiny legs and stuff. You know how fast he can destroy this? This is not a rough and tough toy, you know, which is supposed to be. So, I mean, you know, and I do get tired of the other ones that they send. Like the, did you even take the Abominable Snowman?
It's right over here.
Okay. Well, I can't get to it, but when you send me something that's almost completely rounded, there's no way I could grab anything to grab onto to even play tug with my dog.
Yeah.
It's really disappointing. I mean, they're sending more and more toys like this every month. There's no way for me to grab a hold of this at all to play with him.
Yeah.
I can throw it for him and stuff, but he likes to play tug. So, he's not thrilled with it at all. What about you? You kind of like the sound it makes, Jellybean? I got. I should show you guys pictures. I ordered this Santa Claus thing for Jellybean, and it she barely got into it, but it really didn't fit that well, so I'm gonna send it to Carol. But uh, you know, I guess I don't have it on here. I must have it on my other. It must be in my messages. Yeah, but so the front of it's supposed to look like regular Santa Claus and with the hat stuff. I mean, it was cute on her. I need to buy at least a couple sizes bigger, probably. Maybe one size bigger, but I'm gonna send it to Carol because she has a little poodle that's smaller than Jellybean, who's named Marshmallow, which is very cute. I know my hair looks so wreck. I don't care. We have some good news, and I'm gonna let Brad tell you that.
This is very exciting. We had an appointment, or I had an appointment with the surgeon today. And when I saw him a month ago, I just I felt like that if I didn't lose 20 pounds in a month, that he was going to say, nope, no way you can do surgery. And the only thing he was concerned about is that I got my A1C down, and we haven't heard the official numbers yet, but with the way my blood glucose is going, that my A1C should be down low enough, and
Yep.
so on BD,
Well,
Valentine's
yeah,
Day.
they don't know what BD means except for
Yeah, but on Valentine's Day, I am slated for surgery, and
possibly sooner if there's a cancellation or something, or they give him more or OR time on surgeon, your
yeah,
surgeon.
yeah. But I am so excited about being able to be relatively normal.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know,
because they say there's a good inch difference between Brad's left leg and right leg because that ball socket, the ball is completely worn away and stuff. So you have a spike instead of a ball, and that's equals about an inch. And I can tell when I watch Brad walk from the back of him, you can tell that that hip is down quite a bit lower and stuff. And the surgeon was showing that on his left leg, he doesn't have as much muscle as he does on the right. He's still very muscular, but you can tell that some of the muscle is atrophied. So we'll get that built back up. But everything's looking great. They'll do a spinal, and then they'll knock him out. But he doesn't have to be on a vent or anything like that. That makes a quicker recovery time also. And then they say you have the surgery, and within 6 hours you're up, moving, and then the next day you get out of the hospital. So wonderful. So we're very excited.
so excited.
I told him maximum less than 2 months till he has the surgery. It gives us just enough time to finish setting his house up, have everything done before surgery, and then Brad can get back to doing what he loves to do, which is Brad would love to be walking around, seeing the different river systems, lake systems, just all like we didn't know. We're new here to North Carolina. Well, we've only been here a little over a year, but the mistletoe grows in the trees here, and what it is an pesti- pesticide parasitic organism growth on these normal trees because of bird dropping. The birds eat the white berries, and then they drop, and it doesn't really harm the trees unless the tree's really loaded. But we never knew that mistletoe grew like that. So that's pretty cool. But
it is.
and we can get back to doing some things that we love to do, like fishing, and we want to do the magnet fishing, which we haven't done yet. There's a lot of historical places we would like to go to that we have not gone to, because the problem is until they get my lung thing figured out, I may get tired and overtaxed and need to be in a wheelchair and pushed. And right now, Brad's unable to do any of that because he needs to be in a wheelchair and be pushed. We don't want to buy the motorized scooters or anything yet because, if we don't have to, someday it's probably going to come down to that. But if we don't have to, I'd rather be able to walk it, even if I need to stop and rest. So, we'll get back to, exploring this beautiful state and all the history and then all the historic sites around it. I mean, there's a reason why there's this area of country was so rich in history.
Yep.
And it's all new to us because we're from Wyoming. So, but it's wonderful news.
I'm looking forward to us. There is that place that you can go panning for gems.
Yes.
I want to.
We want to set our sight to do that this summer. That's going to be your long range goal on.
Yep.
That would be wonderful. So, yeah, it's wonderful news. So, I mean, finally getting somewhere. So,
And another thing too is when I went to the doctor, my normal GP yesterday, she did some preliminary tests because I've been really, really worried that I had Parkinson's.
Right.
And the preliminary test she did, she said that I'd be good.
Yep.
So
he does not have Parkinson's.
Nope.
So
that's
Teresa's
wonderful. Gonna be she's gonna be stuck with me for a
well,
very,
now you
very
can't
long
claim
time.
that you think you're dying anymore.
No.
You did. You got a real dark place there, and I think too with the loss of your mom and them not knowing what she ever had.
Yep.
And stuff. It was a hard time for him. And then if you are depressed or your partner is depressed, it affects both of you.
Yeah.
And but things are looking up. Brad's going to be finishing something he's making for Christmas gifts. I am done with mine. All I have to do is package them up and get them boxed and labeled. And tomorrow morning we're going to be going and getting mailing the stuff off. So
very exciting.
and I need to have you called for the driver's license.
Yep, that's what I was.
As soon as you get that stuff ready, so we can start. Yeah,
Yeah. No, and actually, I want to do it before I spray that stuff because I just want to make sure we call.
Okay, but it's more important to get that stuff drying because if it's tacky, you cannot package it.
That's very true.
I mean that stuff. There's a point where it dry, but it's still tacky.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Yeah. No, you're right. That makes sense.
I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
That we had to have the priorities. I mean.
Yeah. No,
God forbid it wouldn't get done today, then you would call tomorrow and set the appointment.
Yeah.
Not like my Florida driver's license is not valid. It is. So, I could walk in there, or that's what they were saying before. But, if you don't have an appointment, you get at the very bottom of the line, and people with appointments get to go first, of course. But with the new variant of COVID, I want to make sure I have an appointment set because what if they go back to appointments only? So, and I really don't feel like standing there waiting forever, and I really don't feel like going into any more places than I have to right now this time of the year. It's not that I hate Christmas, but I do hate all the chaos and greediness that it brings. So I like to just kind of lay low.
And it was cool at the doctor's office today, the orthopedics, because the Grinch and what's the little girl's name? I couldn't remember.
Mary Lou who?
Yeah, I think so.
Something like that. But they were both in full costume. That was really cool.
It was.
He did a good job too.
Yeah.
He had the voice down. He had the posturing down.
Yep. The mannerisms.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was great. It was neat. And it was really funny. I don't know if you noticed it in back. They had a blow up.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and I saw him. I looked up at one point in time, and he acted like he was fighting with this blow up.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh,
and
that's cool.
so it was really cool.
Yeah.
I love that kind of stuff.
Yep.
So we just got to tie up some stuff. I got to do our medications and stuff this afternoon. Make some heads or tails out of this room. Right?
Yep. Yes,
you do. So, anyway, everything is going good. I'm just tired today. I've been having some fibromyalgia flares last couple of days. You guys all know how that is. It's like it's not as bad now as it was when I got up, hon.
Good.
But you know how it just your hands hurt even.
Well,
It's where your toenails hurt.
but you took your morning meds.
Yeah.
So that's I know you got
Yeah.
some sort of pain medication in there.
I
So that
took a little bit of cat nap while Brad went into heidetheresa to get his prescription and stuff and get a sandwich for us to share. I did.
I know.
Off and on.
Yeah, I saw you. You were snoring. I was going to come up and you had your window down, and I was going to come up and gently caress your cheek, wake you up gently.
You know, otherwise the fight's gonna be on.
Oh man.
You know how you get startled and you're like, yeah. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a good day. Don't stress. What are you guys doing are you guys baking a bunch of stuff, making a bunch of stuff, pretending like it's not coming this year? You know, what are you doing? I would die for some really good chocolate fudge. I cannot make it to save my life. I have tried 20 ways to 7 to make homemade creamy dark chocolate fudge. Can't do it. Probably a good thing.
What was it, a couple years ago I made that batch of fudge, and consistency wise it turned out really, really good. But flavor wise, I think the cocoa powder was like 20 years old.
It might have been. I don't know. I just give up, which is probably a good thing. Then many years ago, Brad bought me a sugar-free assortment of fudge from this candy store in Casper, and that stuff was to die for. But I don't really need it anyway. I just like to whine about it. I do like some really good fudge. You know, anybody want to send me just a little bit of fudge, that would be okay. I'll just sparingly eat it. I'm not sharing with Brad though. I love fudge though. I love the maple fudge, the walnut fudge. I love the peanut butter fudge. Of course, the chocolate fudge. I'm not too much into divinity. I never have been, you know. But I used to love Brad's toffee. He used to make the best toffee, but we don't make that now. But one of the tricks I was doing a little bit of Christmas stuff, and I want you know how you have the chocolate dipped pretzels, with whether in almond bark, whether it's the chocolate or the vanilla, or I guess it's white chocolate, right? Um, what I did instead was just I poured out the pretzels. We have the pretzel squares, the Snyder's. I just poured those out on a pan, and I just drizzled super light, so you get just a hint of a little sweet on that pretzel. But it makes you happy, and you're not getting near the sugar and carbs that you would be getting if you were coating that pretzel. So maybe that helps some of you guys that are in the same boat where you're diabetic, or maybe you're just trying to lose weight. Maybe you're doing keto and stuff. But yeah, it's a real light drizzle, and it turned out really well.
It did.
Yeah, I was really happy. So I haven't used we bought the chocolate almond bark and then the white chocolate almond bark. Then I also bought some candy melting wafers that are gingerbread. Now I haven't melted any of those yet. I will, but it's a little bit of stuff to play with. So, anything else to say?
No, it's hard for me because it's gotten better in the last few years. That I'd love to make candy. I
Yeah,
did the
you were
caramel
good at
corn
it too.
and
Oh man, he used to make the best caramel corn, Lord.
yeah,
Then I'm wondering if you couldn't maybe do less caramel.
probably.
So it didn't have as much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or instead of I think caramel corn recipe called for 10 cups of popcorn, maybe do 15 or 20 cups and use the same amount of caramel.
Yeah, it was kind of the same thing I was thinking. And that way we just bag up some and put it up for a rainy day. Maybe next week we'll think about looking at that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, did that take corn syrup though? We don't have any.
I thought we did.
I don't think we do.
Okay.
I haven't bought any since we left Wyoming, but
I was thinking we might have some up above the stove.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll figure it out.
Yes, we will.
You know, just a little bit of sweet. And the thing is, you don't have to eat all of this Christmas stuff. You can bag some of it up, put it up for, you know, next summer or something,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Because sometimes you get just a little bit of a sweet tooth. And you're like, I just would like something. With me, it's a little something sweet and salty.
Yep.
Now, I have to really watch my salt content anyway. And that's why I eat the Snyder and the square pretzels, because they seem to have less salt. And they have, like that, rock salt or whatever on it. And I sit there and I kind of pick most of that off.
Yeah, I've seen you go with your
Oh, I've done with my knitting loom, my hook, and done that. But a lot of times I just my fingers and stuff, and it just helps. I mean, you know, I have to really watch. I right now have to take the Lasix every other day. If I take it every day, then I get too lightheaded and dehydrated. But every other day seems to be well for the breathing and everything, and legs and stuff. So, you know, like yesterday, I'm like, I gotta get in the bedroom and take. You know, when I have to take Lasix, I'm going to be in the bedroom because it's closer to the bathroom, and you know. So, anything else?
No, I think you got it all.
Okay. Well, we love you guys and do cherish your friendship so very much. And Brad's going to start answering comments, aren't you, Bradley?
I guess I am.
You haven't been. You were slacking.
I will get to it.
Okay. All right. We love you guys. Don't stress. I hope you're having a good week. You're almost to Friday. So, Brad, say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.